Dude, I hate Peter Thiel. We know this, right? But also, I hate Alex Karp, or Crap. Of course he's a carp. Look at him. He is a big old fish. I'm gonna hook him, watch. Palantir CEO calls Colombia anti-Israel protest pagan and says he's dreamed of drone striking his enemies. Oh, nice, dude. He called the protest pagan and joked that some protesters should travel to North Korea. And he also said he had fantasies of using drone-enabled technology to exact revenge on his enemies. That's totally normal, right? Alex Crap, the CEO and co-founder of Palantir, along with Peter Thiel, that loser, says that he wants to send student protesters to North Korea as part of an exchange program to give them perspective. Yeah, he said this all in a YouTube video, apparently. Let's take a look. Early yet lessons from Ukraine and Israel on how software and AR are redefining power and warfare. Yeah, they're like, look, it's Alex Crap. They're like, yeah, we don't have to do anything. It's literally raised by wolves, guys. They made Mother, the AI, to kill us so they don't have to get their hands dirty. It's gross.
There's some nice music here. Alex, welcome back to Washington. You were one of the first CEOs to travel to Ukraine after the war, and you were the first CEO to be outspokenly on the side of Israel's right to defend itself after the October 7th attacks, and held Palantir's board meeting in Israel after those attacks. Before we jump into some of the ways you...
He held Palantir's board meeting in Israel after that? Of course. That's their war room. They probably planned October 7th from the Palantir office.
Seen AI change the battlefield.
In my opinion. Haha.
Help us understand why you've been so unambiguous on why it's so important to take a side in major international events.
Because he's paid to do that, and I'm sure his family is part of it. Dude, someone with this hair is gonna tell us that we're dumb and don't know what we're talking about. Look at your hair, brother. He's like, oh, look, I'm Einstein.
Able to kind of, one of the real strengths of America.
See, Alex Crap. Oh, they spelled his name wrong. They mixed the letters up.
Now, I tended to be aligned with Silicon Valley 1.0, which was to build useful things, often with the government, and then better the world by selling them to the rest of the world.
Listen to this weirdo building tools with the government. What a loser.
Silicon Valley does have an Achilles heel. It hates looking stupid. So, you know, we kind of helped there.
Too bad.
Those guys were obviously stupid, even if you disagree.
Dude, it's so funny how uncomfortable he is sitting here and, like, lying to people. Look at him just shifting around. He can't freaking get comfortable. I hope he has never gotten comfortable.
Agree with our morals. You really don't look smart advocating for values you obviously don't believe in while not standing up with the U.S. government, because you don't realize that you need the government to power and protect you abroad. Or you're just manipulating people because the thin ideology that you can use to convince people you're good while getting them to work or protest for you for free is obviously no, it's not convincing anymore.
What are you saying?
Ukraine is just...
Guys, just so you're aware, this is what it looks like when a liar is lying. They're like, oh, yeah, I don't know. It's like, oh, what are my lies I have to say here? Yeah, the protesters, the Hamas protesters, yeah, they're bad. They are the bad ones.
Even if they're right on the merits, which I don't think, they will be wrong. In the consequence of being violated will be big for the West. And so, and, you know, but in any case,
his, are you a Teal cousin? We gotta know. Are you related to Roger Clay, Mr. Alex Crap?
Quadruple standard, like, you know, we're gonna have a standard for us. Somehow our adversaries get a better standard than Israel. Makes no sense to me.
Oh my god, it's so hard being pro-Israeli. Oh my god. No one gets it, and everyone's so mean to us. And we just have the complete backing of the American government and all of the defense contractors and all the industrialists and capitalist traders. Oh, it's so hard.
Then you see where, you know, they've dedicated themselves perhaps directly to an architecture of anti-discrimination while dressing in masks and excluding the population that's been most discriminated for the last 3,000 years. But it's fascinating that they think that's a plausible way of organizing themselves. And, you know, I just don't think that we or I should tolerate that. At Palantir, we are very comfortable being unpopular. And
you must be, brother. You guys are the biggest losers in history, so it makes sense to me.
And at Palantir, we stand for that equal as possible application of the law in our products, in our culture, internally, in our hiring practices, and externally. And
Dude, these guys literally only know how to lie. They couldn't say a truth if their life depended on it. This dude is so uncomfortable shifting around like a big bozo. Like, dude, we can read that. We know you're a liar, Alex Crap.
It's so important. We do have an idea of things that have superior output and things that do not work. That's why we have the best tech scene in the world. 70% of the top 50 tech companies in the world are American. 86% of the market cap is American. Why is that? It is the outgrowth of a way of organizing ourselves, building things that are an outgrowth of those values, building things that organize people from all different populations, from people with different views, different countries. The whole venture community, many of us in tech, either were born abroad or came here, came back after long periods of time.
Hey, Mr. Crap, where exactly did you guys all come from? I gotta know. Where did Peter Thiel come from? Where did Elon Musk come from? Where did Mr. Beast come from? Where did Austin Russell come from? Where did Roger Clay come from? Where did frickin' Otto Skorzeny come from? Where did frickin' Joseph Mengele come from? Where did Schmittler come from? Dude, where did Borman come from? Where did frickin' Reinhard Galen come from? Germany. Alex Crap, did you come from Germany? I gotta know. I have to know. Anyway, I'm glad that you threw your hat in the ring and we see you now, because I definitely see you.
You look at elite university campuses across America and you see unrest and protests and students at these very prestigious institutions openly chanting pro-Hamas slogans. You worry that pro-Iranian,
pro-North Korean. I mean, you gotta imagine this. You got people like there's a one clip someone sent me. The person was embracing North Korea. Like, great. I mean, we really should have philanthropy to send. We're gonna do an exchange program. Exchange programs sponsored by Karp. A little couple months in North Korea and a nice tasty flavored bark.
Sponsored by Crap.
See how you feel about that?
do you worry that our
Dude, if this guy is not related to Elon Musk, then I'm the Queen of England, because he is definitely. Dude, he delivers his shitty jokes the same exact way. What an idiot bozo.
And so, you know, I would say it's game time for if you agree with what I'm saying, it's game time for you. Because you can no longer get away with just saying, oh, that looks really, really regressive. But you know what? You actually have to call it out in whatever form you want to call it out, because they actually think what they're saying is sensible. They really believe most intelligent people actually agree with them, and everybody who doesn't agree with them is somehow bought off by some huge machine. And while we may know that's idiotic, very few people are actually saying, hey, this is crazy, and we're going to fight against it. And you just have to. The times where you could just not speak out, not say anything, pretend this was some crazy view of somebody, those times are over.
Hey frickin' man, Alex Crap, you are a big bozo. Thanks for taking the nitwitch method. I love you. In a conversation between Crap and Jacob Hellberg, Palantir's senior policy advisor to the CEO about AI's impact on warfare in Ukraine and Israel, Hellberg said that pro-Hamas slogans were being chanted at very prestigious universities. Crap claimed that some campus protesters were even pro-North Korean. We're gonna do an exchange program sponsored by Crap, he said. A couple months in North Korea, nice tasting flavored bark. See how you feel about it. He said that a double standard has spread across campuses where protesters dedicate themselves to an architecture of anti-discrimination while dressing in masks and excluding the population that's been most discriminated for the last 3,000 years. What's the mask thing? I don't get it. Is masks are being discriminatory? Is that what he's saying? Dude, these people are so precious. It's really, really cute. Palantir did not respond for a request for a comment from Business Insider. President Joe Biden commented on the protests on a Thursday press conference, saying they haven't led him to reconsider his support for Israel. That's pretty stupid of him, I'd say. How are you going to get elected? Oh, wait, because they rigged the election. Ask the Florida machines that gave George W. Bush the presidency when Al Gore actually won. Crap also said at the conference that he's fantasized about drone striking his venture capital competitors. I historically have been one that would rage against Silicon Valley venture people, he said, and I had all sorts of fantasies of using drone-enabled technology to exact revenge, especially targeted in violation of all norms. So it's a good thing that he literally has control of drone strike technology with Palantir, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and dude, if I'm a betting man, all of those AIs that are running in Israel to kill all the Palestinians, you know, where's daddy, lavande, which means to wash, which they're referencing the ethnic cleansing they're doing. That's why they call it lavender. It's lavande, to wash, right? Okay, are we getting it? And then their other one is gospel, and I swear to frick, I bet that's Palantir. Anyway, bozo, Mr. Einstein, your hair is awful. Bye! Hey, just a quick question. If you're so concerned with protecting Jewish people, how come your co-founder of Palantir, he is a direct descendant of a Nancy, huh? And same with Mr. Beast.